Yo, man, how y'all doing? It's Jay chilling in the building, baby. Y'all already know what we're about to be getting into today, man. And today, we are going to be reacting to working at Amazon made me realize dating is cooked. Now, I don't know if any of y'all got a significant other that works in a warehouse or works a job where, she's going to be working late and stuff, man. But all I do want to say when it comes in regards to that type of stuff is don't have no arguments with your girl if she's doing this type of work. Because the sad truth of the matter is that shotties that work over 10 hours in a day always gotta work, nigga. They always gotta work, nigga. If she does any job where she's either working late at night or she's working long hours, I advise you not to get in an argument with your girl too crazy because she's probably gonna have a work, nigga. But let's go ahead and get into the video.
Working at an Amazon warehouse made me realize that relationships these days ain't worth shit, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Now, in my case, I'm lucky because I'm in a stable relationship. But for those of y'all that's still single and you looking for something right now, it might be over for y'all. So basically, long story short, I worked at an Amazon warehouse for a little bit, but not as like a regular packaging person. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't putting stuff in boxes. I have a degree. So if you have a degree, you can go straight to being a manager without ever having stepped foot in an Amazon warehouse before. So that's what I did. I had a degree, did a little interview, and boom, I went straight to manager, pulled up day one. So what I saw, I seen everything, bro. I heard everything about everybody. And let me just tell you something right now. Working at that place made me realize people just ain't shit, dog. People.
It's okay, especially when it comes to working like in a spot like Amazon, shit like that, bro. I worked at Amazon, I think, for 3 months. And I think I worked there. I worked there when I just got back from college, right? I was living by myself. I worked there for 3 months, bro. 12, 13-hour shifts. Amazon might be one of the worst jobs I've ever had in my entire life. And I've worked in a sandwich making facility, but Amazon was worse. And the reason it was so bad, it was like what they expected out of you, right, was so insane. Like the quotas you had to meet were so insane. I was like, gang, there's no way a person's working here for more than like a year. Like this is a job like where you're supposed to come in, get your little breath forever to fucking get the fuck out. Because nigga, they had me standing on my feet for 10 hours a day, 30-minute lunch for like $20 an hour, bro. Like that shit was absolutely insane. And I already know, like, so my joint was just put in after the packages was made. You got to put them like in certain boxes. I think I was called like a picker or some shit, right? But even in my short time being there, I didn't really chop it up with nobody like that. But I was seeing motherfuckers wilding like on those packaging lines and shit. Like, so I totally believe, bro. As a manager, you probably hear even the most dirt because people trying to get people fired, people trying to be cool with you, so they're telling people secrets. Like I know it gets shifty.
Ain't shit when it comes to relationships. Do you know how many work wives, work husbands, crazy situations go on a daily basis, bro? That's all I saw every single day. You know what I'm saying? You got dudes with work wives and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And they over here, they clapping buns, bro. They getting looks from all type of new hires, old hire, but everybody. Girls got.
I'd be wondering though, like, how do you flirt in an Amazon warehouse? Is it like on some like calm shit, like you pull up like, hey, shawty, pass me that box over there, and she start giggling, trying to suck your meat? Like, how does flirting work in an Amazon warehouse? Because for me, I'm literally either hiding in the bathroom after being on my feet for 10 hours, or like I just got my headphones in, I'm listening to an audiobook trying to make this time pass faster. So how, if y'all have worked at Amazon and y'all saw this type of shit, how were people like even interacting for real?
Work husbands. Let me tell y'all a story. Let me tell y'all a story. And this is some real shit that actually happened, bro. I remember one day, right? I'm sitting in, I'm chopping it up with some of the homies there, right? And one of the homies, he started talking to these two girls. So while he's talking to these two girls, like, you know, they clearly flirting, right? But I start to overhear them, and they flirting on some aggressive type of shit, right? These girls is talking about, I want to get on my knees for you.
I want to get on my knees at an Amazon workout. Like, bro, like I feel like the longer anybody works, like in a certain environment, a stressful environment, the hornier they become. It's kind of like the gym, right? Where it's like all the people I know that go to the gym, y'all feel me? y'all be hornier, like your libido be higher when you're in high stress environments. And that's why I think nurses cheat a lot. That's why I think teachers cheat a lot. And that's why I think Amazon motherfuckers cheat a lot. Because it's like, motherfucker, you got to put away 3,000 boxes. If you survive the shift, you're going to want some meat. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa, I'm like, whoa, we in the workplace. What the fuck? This is crazy. They were saying all type of shit, talking about dick, talking about everything, bro. And I'm over here like, yo, what the hell is going on? Because we all in the same room. They not keeping it low key. Everybody can hear this. So I'm like, yo, this shit is wild. Come to
shit. I'm good.
Find out, and come to find out, both of these women had dudes. One was married.
Shit. Yeah, man. I don't know. I see why, like, it'd be conflicting, right? Because if your girl's gonna cheat, your girl's gonna cheat. There's nothing you can do to stop it as a man. I've seen the best men in the world get cheated on. I've seen the shittiest niggas in the world have long, happy relationships with their girls and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll say it like this, though. I do think your girl is more willing to cheat more if she has to work versus if she doesn't have to work. And let me explain. Like I just said, women, you can't stop a girl from cheating. If she wants to cheat, if she's not feeling you, it doesn't matter if she stays in the crib. It don't matter if she works. She will cheat on you. There's nothing you can do about it. But I do feel like you could probably reconcile, and she probably wouldn't do it if there weren't so many niggas in her face. I think in this situation right here, this is just a bored married shawty working because she has to work to get by. She was talking to some nigga and got excited. That's what I think.
And the other one had a boyfriend. And to top that shit, both the husband and the boyfriend worked in the same building.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. I was completely wrong in assessing this situation. This is absolutely insane. We work together, so you could easily get some beef sausage from me, but you trying to get it from a random nigga? Oh yeah, fuck that. Fuck that.
You over here talking about you want to be on your knees for... And what's worse is that one of them, she was in charge of like a group of people. Talking about she would make the people she work, that she oversee, that she supervised bark for them and all this other type of shit. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, that shit blew my mind. Cause I'm like, wow, imagine your wife is over here talking about she finna get on her knees for some nigga. Like, I'm like, bro, what the hell?
So she making other niggas bark. But for this nigga in this story, she's gonna get on his knees, bro. It's an evil world we live in. Some niggas are the barkers. Some niggas are to make her get down on her knees, bro. It's an evil, cold world we live in.
Work-wise, work husbands everywhere. Everybody cheating, bro. I done heard so many stories about, bro, managers sleeping with new hires, ruining they relationships, baby mamas setting cars on fire. You know what I'm saying? It was a situation where this one guy, he wasn't even at my building. He was at a building across from us. He was like a higher level manager, right? He ended up getting caught because he took some level ones, some tier ones, just basic package handlers over to an Airbnb, and he was, you know what I'm saying, sniffing that stuff with some random girls. You know what I'm saying? Whole time this man got a wife and kids at home.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy. The niggas that cheat and have kids, I always find so cause nigga, you're not scared a little bit, bro. Like the horniness don't got you scared a little bit, cause now there's a kid involved. You're already stuck to this lady for the rest of your life. And you're gonna cheat on her, bro. She's going to make your life a living hell forever. Like, she's literally going to spend the rest of her life trying to ruin your life, and you wanna, oh no, bro.
And this is this is a regular occurrence. This is nothing new. Now, I know what y'all saying, bro. Amazon is Amazon, but at the same time, it just goes to show you people really ain't shit, bro. People is gonna cheat, and relationships today are genuinely fried, bro. It made me realize, because you see those statistics, how almost half, I think over half of marriages end in divorce. There's so much infidelity. There's so much shit going on, and it really makes you realize. That shit made me realize, like, yo, this is crazy. Like, this is actually happening, bro. People really don't care if your girl work at Amazon. She going. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I mean, that's a fact. If your girl got to work at Amazon, she's gonna come. Because it's like, you got to think. If your girl is pretty and she's working at Amazon, she might not fuck with a nigga like at her level working there. But like he just said, you got managers, you got the managers, you got like niggas above her position that could easily like try to put her on some shit for some bread, bro. It's a fucked up world we live in, where it's like you could be the best dude, but if another dude got a little bit something over on you, your girl could go for it. That's why being a nigga is different. It's like niggas will technically crack anything, right? Like niggas will smash girls that are 10 times uglier than their girl, and then smash girls that are 10 times finer than girls. Niggas don't really have like standards like that when it comes to pussy, right? But like you gotta know this, and I'm gonna always say this because when girls say cheating, they cheating is the same as nigga cheating. I'm gonna say it like this, bro. Every time your girl goes, she's the reason why it's happening. It's not the nigga. If it's the nigga forcing her to, there's a word for that. So every sexual encounter that a girl has, every time a girl cheats, bro, she's basically saying, I wanted this nigga to do this to me. As long as there's consent involved. If there's no consent, that's a different story. But every sexual encounter, she goes, you can't take her back because she wanted that nigga to blow her back out, bro. There's no saving her. You get what I'm saying? This is
But anyway,
and I think relationships are gonna keep going down this path because, bro, men and women don't have a blind trust for each other like we once did, bro. And I think it's more of like niggas not trusting females as much as they once did. Because I always feel like women never trusted niggas, to be real. Like you can see it in like the way they talk now. I feel like it's just been harbored feelings. Like I feel like a girl will only trust like 4 niggas in her lifetime. 5 if you include her dad. Every other nigga is like they don't trust at all, right? So, but I think what happened was that niggas started seeing like all this shit on the internet, social media, stuff that shawties are saying. You know what I'm saying? Because like imagine if you was dating a girl, right? And then you found her social media and saw that she was talking crazy about like niggas only. Like, because you be seeing these shawties on the internet talking crazy about niggas specifically, right? And then you find out like I'll use an example. Like there's a group of black women on the internet. I think they're called divestors, where they only fuck with white dudes, right? Imagine you start chatting a shawty up, you meet her on Hinge or whatever. For some reason, you're a nigga that she gives a chance. You find her social media, find out that she only want to bounce on white meat. Like that's gonna fuck your head up, bro. Especially if you like the shawty. And I think like in general, when niggas started seeing like these shawties hoes, I think collectively as men, that's kind of like messed up dating. Because shawties already didn't trust niggas. And I think now niggas don't like fully trust shawties. So it's like it's fucking the heads up of people. That's what I think it's going on.
anyway, but another thing that I saw too was, you know, people are so, as much as people claim to not want toxic relationships and toxicity, they don't really act like it. You know what I'm saying? Like the biggest thing I noticed was you would have women there who even the older women, you would see a 40-something, 50-something year old woman, and this is no exaggeration, no bullshit, with a BBL. Why do you have a BBL to push carts around, my nigga?
Facts though. Why do you need a BBL if you work at Amazon? Who's coming to save you? At 50, who the hell is coming to save you? Why do you have a BBL? Who is coming to save you at this age? I think after a certain age, if you start doing if you're still doing certain behaviors, that's just who you are. But I don't think people like to accept the fact that that's who they are. If you're wait, let me fix my. If you're 50 years old with a BBL and still having a relationship, I'm not saying give up. I'm saying throw in the motherfucking towel, man. Like, look. There's a lot of single people around that age, right? Just screw around and have fun at this point. Stop trying to look for love. You got a BBL, you work at Amazon, you're pretty much fried. You got like 30 years left. Just wing it at that point.
You got a BBL to carry boxes. But the thing is, they get these BBLs and shit. And what's worse is that, and really that's just deep-rooted insecurity, because it's no reason you need to get no BBL at all, really. But you getting a BBL and you working up at the Big Zon, like, bro, what are you talking about? So anyway, These girls is walking around pushing carts with a fucking BBL, got insecurities out the ass, and it's because they rely on validation so much. And that just speaks to how a lot of women act and move nowadays. They seek validation, they crave validation, but not in a good way, right? You know, women they'll talk about how, like, you know, okay, we don't want to be looked at for our bodies, we don't want to be like, you know, objectified.
I fucking guess shawties don't want to be objectified, bro. It's just certain niggas that they want to objectify them, bro, and that's fine. It's a lot of shit. Like this has always been my gripe with shit, right? It's like there's a lot of shit where if you could just admit, you'd be like 10 times better off, but because you feel like societally like you'll get shamed for it, which you might, but like if that's you, it's you. You get mad whenever people bring it up. Like women like to be objectified by people that they like. That's fine. It's the same way dudes like to like to get praise from people they respect. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't understand why it's so hard for girls to admit that they like to get looked at. They don't like certain dudes looking at them, which is fine because you know certain dudes are creepy, do way too much. But like women like the male gaze. If women didn't like the male gaze, look, if women didn't like the male gaze, there's so much stuff that they wouldn't do. I think, at least in my opinion, if they didn't care for the male gaze. Cause look at what you call it. Look at older dudes with younger women, right? Women will always say these niggas are ugly, they look creepy, all this other stuff, right? Boom. So that a dude obviously doesn't care about looking his best, right? But he's still able to get women. Now put a woman in that same state. Women don't like looking ugly no matter what age they are. They're gonna try until their body shuts down. You know what I'm saying? So I think if more women were cool admitting that they like validation as a whole, because they try to say it's to make themselves like look and feel better, but I'm like that can't be the case. That literally can't be the case. You would not do the things that you're doing for yourself only. That doesn't make any sense. Nobody does stuff just for themselves. Like if dudes if dudes collectively thought that if they didn't get haircuts, all the women that they wanted would still mess with them, dudes wouldn't get haircuts because there'd be no point. If there's no point to doing something to get a partner, then people just don't do it. In getting a BBL, the reason why women do it is because they see that, oh, certain types of dudes like BBL bodies. And that's just a fact.
And that's totally valid. But then you can't say that and then go and get a BBL and then you wearing super revealing clothing and shit. You showing off all your curves and all this type of stuff. And you're basically portraying, you showing off your body. So,
But let me find out that they be rocking crazy shit at Amazon, bro. Putting my packages away. How do you even wear revealing clothing at Amazon? You got to wear a vest, jeans, and boots. So you just popping your titties out for what? That's crazy. What the hell?
it's like, how are you saying that you don't want niggas to look at you for your body and then you showing off your body? It don't make sense. It don't make sense. It's because the truth and the reality of it is they want you to look at that shit. No matter what they say.
And it's just like I said, like for all my dudes out here with girlfriends, right? This is the easiest way to prove that women like to be objectified. Don't compliment your girl. Don't compliment your girl. When she shows you stuff, just don't compliment her and watch her reaction. Watch her reaction. It's that simple. Like I've definitely tried in the past. I don't give a fuck. Like I've done it like in the past where it's like a girl I was dating or talking to would be like, say, go on some man hating rant. I don't know. I don't give a fuck because I was cracking. You know what I'm saying? And then I'd be like, okay, let me test something. Let's see how much like of a man hater you is. And every time I've been proven right, this man hating shit is not real. Women don't hate men like they claim they do, bro. A lot of women, you know, just get hurt in relationships because, like bro here described, you know, niggas will put their meat in anything. Most niggas don't have dick discipline, bro. Most niggas are either jacking off. Most niggas are either jacking off, putting their dick in anything, or jacking off and putting their dick in anything. It's a very small, minute amount of niggas that are like disciplined sexually. And it has to be that way. Because if every nigga had dick discipline, bro, oh, the shotties, oh my God. You think niggas get called gay now? If niggas had the proper dick discipline that women be saying niggas need to have, bro, you would think the LGBT community runs the fucking country. The way DL accusations be getting thrown out, bro. So yeah, all I would say about this video, because this is just like I said, this is just one area that he's explaining that these type of dynamics go down. But I'm telling you right now, any job, it can be any job. That's the fucked up part. But I think it correlates with long hours. If your girl is working a 9 to 5 and she's working with a majority of niggas, or it's like co-ed, like strictly 50-50, hey bro, be careful. Be motherfucking careful, bro. Because if there's one thing, all it takes to all it takes for people to fuck is just proximity, bro. 9 times out of 10, an opportunity. Your girl, like I said, your girl could be mad at you one day. She goes in to work at Pizza Hut. I don't know, Richard really putting the spitch on that pizza. There's a cooking rush. They helping each other. They gonna lock eyes, bro. Then they gonna fuck on top of the pizza. I'm just saying, man, be careful. And if you don't got a girl and you want a girl, shit, man, it's gonna take a lot. Like, you got to make sure that her investment is the same as yours. But all I'm gonna say, man, at the end of the day, y'all make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Come to the 9th floor so y'all can learn game the right way. I'm out this joint, man. Peace.